The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of Cannon Blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lavonte David. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
In both locker rooms, the coaches talked about setting the tone early. Didn't matter whether you started on offense or defense. In this case, the team that had the ball first did exactly that. Took it right downfield and scored.
They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Completed the one. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
46 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Here's Herbert. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Brady now on 1st down. Open man is Howard, the tight end. 7 yards, the pickup there. From the 24, Brady. Flush to his right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Brady again. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Now a play fake. Brady. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Brady. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Brady. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. The Charger drive about to get going. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. From the 41, Herbert. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Escaping the pressure right. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Herbert now. He's airing it out for Williams. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figured from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
On 1st down, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he's brought down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Brady now on 1st down. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Going deep here for Allen. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Bucs are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around, or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Charger drive about to get going. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
On 2nd and 11 now. Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And Brate, the tight end's got it. That catch good for only a couple. To throw again on second down. Brady looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's got some space here.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 64 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this...
And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Joshua Kelly taking it in from a yard out. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Targeting Godwin once more, this time complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Shotgun now for Brady. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incomplete?
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. They will run it. It's Fournette. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Herbert on first down now.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
Herbert. And now here's another interception. Picked up on Lavonte David.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. 2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Williams brings it in. Touchdown, Chargers.
Mike Williams,
27 yards.
And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, it's very close, 1-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And not much room to operate. Up only to about the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. It's complete. He's got Gronk. able to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move. Eckler. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Eckler going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Lavonte David. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game. And this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL, in high school, they were offensive stars. They touched the football all the time. It's like he said to himself, let's go back and put on the leather jacket and go get the football. How about this one? 3 interceptions.
Brady going to look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. Hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now Brady.